Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mingle Co podcast. My name is V, the founder of Mingle Co. Today we have a special guest. Today we have Sharon Harris. So Sharon Harris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a mother of 2 adult children and I have 3 grandchildren.
Okay. Now you have a cookbook here. It's called the Inclusive Cookbook, Step-by-Step Recipes for All Abilities. What inspired you to create that cookbook? Tell us the story.
Well, I've always wanted to help people, and the thing was it didn't come into thought and idea didn't come into me until after I actually, later in life, as I ended up giving up work and looking after my mum as a carer full time.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, I can't remember how long, the thought came into my mind about a cookbook, a picture-based one though, different to all the others that you see out in the bookstores.
Why a picture book?
Because
why a picture book at that time?
Because how many people out there who are unable to read? There's so many people out there, and for that reason, they are unable to cook any recipes and that, because a lot of them out there are unable to read textbooks. You know, I find it hard even with reading and cooking because of all the text in it. A lot of it can be mumbo jumbo to me, and I have no idea what they're going on about.
Yeah.
So when I thought of that, then my son was living with us at the time, and I said to him, what do you think about this idea? And he said, oh, that's brilliant. And then he said, what about colour-coded measuring cups? I said, oh, yeah. So the colour-coded measuring cups come about.
Yeah. So you've got the spoons here, yeah?
Yep, got the cups and the spoons.
Cups. Beautiful.
And that takes away of them having to worry about measuring, because a lot of them, some people aren't able to read 1/4 or half or anything like that, so that takes all the measuring away, and all they have to do is pick up the right colour-coded cup. So, yeah.
What about, show us the difference between, another recipe book between yours. Okay, wow, yeah. I love that.
So, here's the difference.
Yeah. So all the ingredients. So what are they cooking here? What's this? Egg crumpets.
Egg crumpets. So it's just basic, easy. It's easy recipes for them to be able to follow. And then we go to the utensils and what they need, and then we go into the steps on how to start cooking the egg crumpets.
Now, if someone had a disability, or let's say an intellectual disability, they can use this book with being supported?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
What about for children as well?
Yes, because my granddaughters, the 13 and 9, and they've cooked out of here, and they've been able to cook pancakes and scrambled eggs.
Yeah, okay.
And I had another lady, she got her son he was only 8, could be 9 now, but he trialled the easy cheese and mac, and he was so chuffed about it because he was able to cook it on his own and had just a little bit of supervision.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, have you been able to sell these, or how do you promote these?
A lot of it's online, so they just have to go to Facebook or Instagram, and they can order off. I've got a link on there, so they can order it off of there. Basically it's social media, and now I'm just trying to get it out there to people. I did do one gutsy thing.
Yeah, what did you do?
I sent an email to Jamie Oliver because I'd like to be able to get it globally as well, because there's so many, we're lucky because there's so many people out there that aren't able to read. So all these adult people that don't know how to read, they're not able to cook. So basically what do they go for? They go for easy options, which could be,
sometimes it's not the best diet or the best or the healthiest option.
Yeah.
So this is, you can actually cook a meal from here. So you've got different recipes. Is this the only book you have? Or
This is the only book.
Yeah.
I'm planning on getting out another one because we couldn't fit everything in here, because I still want to do soups.
Yeah.
Another main course and sweets.
Yeah.
Because of all the pictures and all of that, it just takes up too much.
Okay.
So I've got to bring it out in stages. Did
you have any support doing this? Did you have like a mentor or a coach? Did you have anyone support you?
I had a book coach at the start, and then I think it was in 2022. That's when the idea came about. 2023 was trying to get things together and work out how I was going to do it. Yeah. And the problem with that is, first off, I had a friend, Jeanette. She liked cooking, so we trialled the recipes that were going to go in here, but we didn't have these. So this was the beginning stages, and we didn't have these cups. So I thought, well, no, that's not working at all. And in that time, when we got to 2023, I was also training for a marathon as well.
Yeah, wow.
So I did that in 2022 I did my 2022 I did my marathon. Then in 2023 I really honed down and started trying to figure out how I can move this book forward. And luckily I met a lady called Kelly. She's, good with technology. She's helped me out so much. And I think, and she not come on board, she helped me heaps. She actually basically designed this book come up.
Yeah.
She's done all editing and all for me. So, very good godsend to me.
Yeah.
And with that, we had glitches on these measuring cups. Because we bought a set off one of the websites, and we used them. And then we thought, well, hang on, because we're going to have to order more. We thought it would just be easy and simple to be able to just order a whole lot. But then we found that we couldn't get the exact colours. So we needed all of that.
Yeah.
So with a lot of liaison and backwards and forwards through China, we found a site, and they were able to do them. So because we need it going all the time.
Yeah.
So we found someone, and so now we've got a whole heap in my shed.
So you buy it, so it's bulk, you buy it bulk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you had to buy it bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how has being neurodivergent influenced the way that you approach the cooking or the recipe environment? Like, were you cooking before you did your book?
Oh, sort of.
Sort of. Did you like cooking?
Not really.
Not really, yeah.
Not really, because I'm telling the truth, because the simple fact is, I look at cookbooks and it's just too overwhelming. If there's something easy, that's fine.
So now if you were to cook, you could follow this.
Oh, I've done.
Yeah.
I make recipes out of here.
Yeah, so this is a very inclusive book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's for kids, and it's also for obviously the whole reason, because I've also got family members that don't know how to read. So that's whole.
So for, like, people that are neurodivergent, dyslexic, and don't know how to read, or people with intellectual disabilities, or people that just want to start cooking. Because I started cooking I started cooking when I was 13, but we had cookbooks, and I didn't understand what they meant. Like sifting, what was sifting? I don't know what that meant. As a 13-year-old, I didn't know what sifting was. And I remember I'd ask my mum all the time, and she used to get upset with me because I would ask all these questions. So I pretty much learnt just by making lots of mistakes. But I loved cooking, not so much now because I don't have time. But I think this would have been ideal to have this. Ideal, because it's so easy to follow. Like, look, you've got all the ingredients.
Yeah.
And step by step. This is great. I love this. It's such a good idea. This should be everywhere.
Yes.
In the libraries everywhere.
Yeah.
Have you received any other feedback from other people that are dyslexic, besides your family? Do you know any other people that like neurodivergent people or people with disabilities? Have you gotten some feedback from them?
There's a lady, she brought 3 cookbooks and they went to France.
Oh, excellent.
And her grandson was able to use it and they liked it. And there was a good lady who brought 2 for her 2 sons because they got disabilities as well.
Yeah.
And she said that they'll able to follow it easily.
Yeah.
So, mainly had good feedback from it.
Yeah. So are you drawn to any foods in particular or any dishes? No. So with your next book, what is it? So what can we expect with the second book?
Soups.
Yeah.
So mainly we try and find not to have too many ingredients in it, and then depending if we find one, whether we have to convert it to match that, and then we'll test it, and then we'll see whether we got to add something or take something out.
Okay. And do any of these recipes, so they're cooked in the stove, they're cooked in the oven as well? Any of these, can you cook them in the microwave as well?
Oh yeah, there is one in there in the microwave, quiche in a bowl.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What about cakes? Do you have any cakes like starter? Because I remember starting with, the little boxes to start off with first. No?
Not yet. I mean, sweets and desserts, well, I'll see what I come up with with that. I'm not sure. I'm still playing around with what I put in there. But what I want to try and do is make it nutritious for them as well.
Yeah.
Try not to have too much
sugar. Okay, so you mentioned about what was the chef's name?
Jamie
Oliver. Were you inspired by him? Because I know he was doing something recently about educating children around food.
Yes.
And, I think he was dyslexic or dyslexic.
Yes, he is. Yeah. I've followed him for a while. Maybe not so much a thing. I've watched him on TV and things like that. So he's inspired me, and I'm thinking, if he could get on board and see what I've got, and if you can help people globally to be able to cook something and follow the pictures, because you want to be able to empower people and give them independence to be able to cook at home. That might mean that they could maybe live on their own. Some of them, because then they've got the opportunity to be able to cook through this cookbook.
Yeah, absolutely, and that creates self-esteem as well.
Yes.
Besides empowering all that, that creates self-esteem. So that's
and
great.
Then, gaining knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, knowledge and skills in the kitchen. And then the other one, I'm working on it still.
Which one?
I want to send an email to Callum Hahn.
Who's that?
He's he was on MasterChef, so he's
he's
a cook
he's
here.
He's from SA. Yes. Do it.
Yeah. So I'm working on the email there. So then I'm going to send that to him. See if we get any response.
Yeah, send it. You never know. What do you got to lose?
Nothing.
So exactly. That's what I get to tell you before you press the buttons, before you see you got nothing to lose.
That's it.
So send it. Yeah. Do you have any plans for your cookbooks or for it to be more visual, like apps or other visual?
I've got a digital one, but people can buy now.
Yeah.
But
like a digital cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So same as this.
Yeah.
I don't know, because there's other because also I want to work on, because there's so many people with different, with allergies or gluten free and all that. I want to do something with all of those all of
those options. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And yes, I've got to figure out how. I can maybe do an app or something like that. I don't know. That's something I'm still working on, because I'm still working on the backgrounds. I want to create a foundation if I can.
Yeah.
And
what would the foundation be based on?
The foundation is Shaz's possibilities,
So what's your vision for the
What I want to be able to do with that is I want to be able to either create something with them cooking, but also I had the experience, well, not so much me, my kids did. They had the Smith family, so they helped them with, so that took pressure off of me.
Yeah.
And so I would like to be able to do something to, give back to help children and adults in some way, form, but don't know how yet, but I mean, I guess it's just early stages for me with my business, so I guess over time things will come and then we can start working on it.
Yeah. So are you planning to, with your second book, is that coming next year or this year?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. So it's first just to get this out.
It's just to get this out.
Yeah.
I do want to start cooking some recipes this year.
Test them? Is that
trial and test them.
Yeah.
So that's something I want to be able to do, and through the help with my support workers, I must probably be able to do that.
Yeah.
So
do you feel that when neurodivergent people start a business, that do you feel like for you personally that you get enough support?
Well, I guess I've been actually very lucky because I've had, before NDI's come along, I've had the support, but people helping me, and it's just helped me get further along, and now, and meeting Kelly was just a godsend. And then finding out that I had, getting tested and finding out I had learning or an intellectual disability. And then I was lucky enough to have NDIS and took me on. So then therefore I have a support worker, and each fortnight I'll see one or the other, because I've got one who's good with business, so I need him for that, and then the other one's good with technology, so I need her with that. So that's really it's really helping me. And then now I'm also starting to sort of get out and go to networking events. Because,
well, that's how we met, didn't we?
Yes.
That's how we met. We do the Neurodivergent Women in Business, and that's how I met Sharon. So that's great that, how was that your first networking event, or have you been?
No, I've also with SA Women.
Oh, yes. SA Women.
So,
and you've gone to those ones as well?
When they all fit in. With my schedule, yes. But I'm not in, a lot of networking events, but the only reason I saw you was because you had an event, but I couldn't come because I was working, and it was a lady that I knew, and I thought, I know this lady.
Was it Anita?
It was Susie Ford.
Susie Ford. Oh, you didn't come to that one?
No, I couldn't. I was working.
Okay. So you work as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so you work part-time?
I work part-time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So what would you, if there's someone out there that's listening and they have an idea, they are inspired or are passionate about something, what would you say to them? What advice would you say to them?
It doesn't matter what maybe learning disabilities that you have, it doesn't matter. If you've got an idea, go ahead with it. Look what I've created, and you can do the same thing.
So if someone wants to buy your cookbook, where can they contact you? Where can they find you?
On Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. What's it called? Sharon, is it Shaz's Easy Recipes?
Yeah, shaz'seasyrecipes.au.
Okay, so they can find you on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, I've got a link on there.
And there's a link there where they can buy your book.
Yes.
Okay. We're just going to show you just one more time for you guys to see. If anyone wants to start cooking, doesn't have no idea, gets overwhelmed, this is a good start, a very inclusive cookbook. And that's what it's called, the Inclusive Cookbook. And you can see Sharon there in the cover. So, and if you know anyone that wants to start a cookbook or could be inspired by this podcast or by Sharon's story or wants to maybe start cooking, this is a good start.
Yes.
So to share this maybe podcast, the link, so they could start cooking. Yeah, because it could be very overwhelming. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I found it overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I still do. But if I want to cook something like zucchini slice, I just follow
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Is there anything else that you want to add?
Think of anything at the moment. I just
Okay.
people just follow their passion.
Yeah.
And that's what they need to do. Just follow their passion.
Okay, so I'd like to thank you, Sharon, for coming, and I love your idea. When I did, I met Sharon at one of the events, and I loved her idea because this, more people need to see this. More people need to follow you and to know what you're doing. I think it's amazing how you started and the support you've gotten. So I'd like to thank you for telling your story and keep going. Yeah, be bold and do what you have to do.
Yeah. And I'd like to thank you for inviting me on to your podcast. It's been a great pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Sharon, for being a guest.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.